Welcome there, viewers. I am Kyla Kenesha Forbes, and I am coming to you with a special 284 media feature. So much surprises within this little feature, but you'll have to stick with us to hear all about it. But after this quick commercial break.
Can you hear the Christmas bells ringing? Are you listening? Right Way Food Markets is giving back up to $10,000 to you, and yes, you. Spend $50 or more in any one of our locations for a chance to win one of two $500 store vouchers each week. And there's more. On the day before Christmas, two lucky persons will win $1,000. Just scan the QR code to upload your receipt or simply drop it into the entry box to win. This promotion ends on December 24th. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! I am a poor boy
Welcome back, viewers. I know you want to hear all about this surprise. That's exactly why you stick with us. Now I'm going to introduce my amazing guests with me here today. Today I am joined by Miss Kristin Frazer. Now we know Kristin across the BVI and at this point across the Caribbean and across the globe, really and truly. She is the CEO of Trèfle Designs. And Trèfle is up to some amazing things I've been hearing, and you're now here with us to tell us all about it. So with no further ado, tell me.
Well, thank you for having me, Kyla. Definitely happy to be here again with the 284 Media family. I'm really excited because this particular project has been ongoing for quite some time. And I'm really happy to announce a new collaboration, a new thing, a new line of accessories that's vibrant, that's fresh, and that speaks to all things Caribbean, but it's tied in with a very, very special dear friend of mine and company out of New York, Miss Libby Fitzgerald, owner and founder of Sea Star Beachwear. We have decided to come together to create a beautiful accessory line of shoes and bags with one of my most special prints. And so this collaboration is from BVI, from New York, and you cannot have a better match. So it is waterproof material, waterproof neoprene, and it's in, again, in bags, in shoes, and I'm just really excited to have this collaboration ongoing, and it's out now.
Well, Kristin, before we get further into discussing this collection, I must say that you must be the Beyonce of the BVI because you can surely keep a secret. You work behind the scenes and then it's boom, just amazing stuff. But viewers, we have another surprise. We will be joined by the founder of Sea Star Beachwear. She's here with us virtually, of course, and we have Miss Libby Fitzgerald. Now, Libby, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you, Kyla and Kristin? I'm in New York, and I'm wishing I was there with you in the beautiful BVI.
How is it over in New York right now?
It's very cold and dark, but we're getting ready for the holidays, so we're trying to be cheery inside. And I, too, much as Kristin said, I'm so excited about our collaboration. Kristin has the product with her now, but we're just receiving ours. So we're so excited to launch it here in the U.S.
Great. So tell me a little bit about Sea Star Beachwear. Tell me about the company. What do you sell? Tell me more.
So Sea Star Beachwear was founded in 2015, and the whole idea behind the company is that we started out making shoes that were very sort of classic in design, but could be used as water shoes. So often when you go to the beach, you need a shoe because there's debris or there's rocks or there's things in the water you don't want to step on. But the types of water shoes that existed before ours were sort of the cheap, ugly kind that you didn't want to be caught seen in. So we designed a water shoe that is well made and attractive and can protect your feet in the water. You're showing some pictures of our collaboration, which we absolutely love. It's a beautiful color we call Baja Blue that we did with Kristin and Trèfle for this resort season.
Now, that Baja Blue is amazing. But what I really want to know is what really triggered this collaboration? Where did it all start? Tell me.
I'm always amazed at how things happen in life. And in 2017, I did my very first trade show in California. And I launched my EVO collection, 2017 collection. And I also was launching at the time my collection with Otterbox of the phone cases. And so I was at this trade show and I wasn't particularly placed in a good space. So the trade show didn't do as good as I thought that it would. And so I did lose a bit of money there. But in that trade show, I met Libby.
Wow.
And Libby had her company there represented as well. And so we connected, and that was from 2017. And I can tell you, that was just before Hurricane Irma. And so right after we connected and we spoke and we got to know each other, right after that, fast forward to 2020, here we are doing our own collaboration of our own limited edition collection. So it's a great story, and she's amazing, and I'm just happy to have met her right there in California.
Libby, I'd like to hear your series of the event, but before we get into that, I think that's just a lesson within itself. I think sometimes we look at things, and although it doesn't go the way that we want it to go, not realizing that God and the universe have a whole different plan. So from 2017 to 2020, look the fruition that has been brought forth. But Libby, I want to hear a little bit about your series of event, basically bringing this collaboration to life.
Well, I would say it was the same thing. We met at the trade show, and I was immediately drawn not only to Kristin, but to her designs because they are so colorful and so cheerful and so happy. And we at Sea Star are all about happiness and escapism and being warm and happy and sunny and just being somewhere terrific. And so when I saw her designs, I knew that they would work perfectly with what we were doing. And so, as Kristin said, over the last couple of years, we've been in touch and we've talked about doing different things. And I would say it was about a year ago, we really settled in on doing something together. And one of the things that Kristin and I often speak about is that 2020 has brought us so many challenges. And working on this collaboration, I think, kept us both going because we knew it was something that was going to be so positive for both of us and both of our companies. And I think in the dark days when Kristin and I were wondering, like, is this going to happen? We both said, we're going to make it happen because we have to. And it did. And I'm so thrilled. And we're looking forward to working together even more in the future.
Definitely. Now tell me a little bit about the pieces that we can find within this collection.
So the collection, it's a whole collection, but as to the prints that are being used on the particular designs done by Sea Star, we have the cabana slide, which is a really great slide with an orange footbed, super nice, super sweet.
Look, Libby is showing it right now.
Is showing it. And I want to let everyone know that the shoes, the slides, and the espadrilles, they all come in whole sizes only. Okay. So from size 6 to 11. And the espadrille is also very fun. The print is on the inner part, lined on the inner part with that beautiful Baja Blue that you love. I love it as well. And then we have that lovely, big, large Voyager tote, that big, bright orange tote. I mean, you can't miss that tote. No one will be able to miss that tote. And so the inner lining on that also has the print in there. And of course, you have the print on the outside of the smaller piece there. And the Baja Blue is the miniature bag.
I just think that all of these colors go together so well. You see your print, and then there's the Baja Blue. I just love the Baja Blue. Yeah. And the orange, I think it goes together so well. So hearing from both of you guys, how would you explain this collection? If you just had to, Libby, I did hear you say, how you described it, but if you had to describe it, Kristin, what would you say? Just in a few words.
I would say that this collection is like the ultimate paradise collection. Like if you, wherever it is that you want to travel, of course I'm going to plug the Caribbean, anywhere in the Caribbean, and of course the British Virgin Islands. It is the ultimate paradise collection. It makes you feel happy, you automatically see it and you feel happy. You feel excited and you're just ready to go. You're ready to go wherever your travels may take you. So I would say it's the ultimate paradise collection. And it was important for us to shoot the collection in the British Virgin Islands. Of course, me being from the BVI, it was very important to shoot the collection here and create a campaign around that. And so Libya and her team automatically say, yes, that's no problem. We think that that's a great idea. They shoot their collections, all over the world. And for them to say yes, to have us to shoot the collection in the BVI was just fantastic in and of itself. And so what perfect timing then to launch the collection and launch the video that was done at the same time with our BVI borders now opening. So it's like prime, and it couldn't have happened at the perfect time, I think.
I agree with you. Libby, do you have anything to say to that?
No, I think Kristin said it perfectly, but yes, it was exciting to do the shoot there, and we were so pleased to be able to use local models and a local photographer, and we were thrilled that everything turned out so beautifully, and we were so proud to put everything on our website, and we just are thrilled with everything. One extra thing I was going to add is that this new shoe, this is a new silhouette for us, and it's also very different for us that we put the orange footbed in here. And we knew that we had to do this with Kristin as our first launch. And as I said, when we were talking earlier, Kristin has her merchandise. We don't have ours yet, but we've pre-sold and we're pretty much sold out on all the pieces, particularly this shoe, but also the bags. We're pretty much pre-sold out. So we're looking forward to getting it into people's hands and seeing the excitement when they receive it.
Definitely. So we've been teasing the viewers. You need to tell us, where do we get this? I know Libby said that you have some pieces and her pre-sales are already sold out, but where can persons who are just hearing about it find these amazing pieces?
Well, they're almost sold out, so I'm just gonna take a gander here and say that they have to go to the website seastarbeachwear.com and see all the selections, and not just see this specific collaboration and limited edition collection, but just see all of the products that Libby and her team offer. They're amazing products, and just check out the website. Everything is there, seastarbeachwear.com. What I want to tie in, which I think is key to this whole collection, is my nonprofit, which is directly tied to this collection. My nonprofit is My Heart, and the 284 Foundation is directly tied to this collection. So anyone that purchases a piece from this collection, you're not just supporting Trèfle, you're not just supporting Libby and her team and the company, but you're giving a chance to young creators in the BVI. So proceeds from the collection and the sales will go towards the 284 Foundation, which is the charitable arm of the brand.
So viewers, if you thought it just couldn't get any better, now those proceeds will be going to your organization for charity, 284 Foundation. So it just cannot get any better than that. Now, ladies, before we wrap up, is there anything else you want to tell our viewers?
Well, no, but I want to express gratitude to Libby and her team for taking a chance on me and just giving, a young entrepreneur like myself and a young creative an opportunity to take my brand and just put that stamp right into New York and put it globally. I know that the brand has gotten several press mentions as well, and so that is great in and of itself, and that helps to carry not just my brand but the British Virgin Islands as well. So for Libby and her team to take on a company like mine, a small business like mine, and to merge it together just speaks volumes. And I cannot thank Libby enough for this opportunity. And I'm always crying with Libby, and she'll tell you, but I'm not gonna cry today, but I wanna thank her from the bottom of my heart and the team. And of course, I want to thank everyone that participated in this production, from the photographer, the videographer, the models, the assistants. Everyone pulled their weight and put in their best self when it came to the collection.
Of course.
So I definitely want to say thanks. And of course, thank you to 284 Media for always entertaining
You know
my
we
stories.
got you. Now, Libby, any last words?
Well, I would echo that too, but I have to say that Kristin is one of the brightest spots in our lives, and we love always seeing her and doing things with her. And this collaboration is just the beginning of hopefully many more. And the next step is for me to get down there to the beautiful BBI. I see these pictures and I say, like, I think I need to come for a visit sometime
Definitely.
soon. But we're thrilled, and thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you guys including me, and just positivity all around from C-Star here in New York.
Well, Libby, this is just the start as it pertains to the BVI Trèfle. We definitely want to thank both of you. Of course, viewers, you heard it here on 284 Media, but of course you can check out both of the pages, social media, Trèfle Designs, as well as C-Star Beachwear. But of course, great, exciting news. But I do want to thank you both as well as our viewers. I am Kyla Kenesha Forbes, and have a good evening.